Hey everybody, Larry Lawton here. I got a great video for you today. I have a video from a site called The Real Hustle. I got into this site because it educates people on not to get hustled. Obviously, I like these things because there's a lot of hustles that I had, and I'm wondering if people were really this smart, would it work? Obviously, I'll do this here in a minute. Before I get started, please check me out on YouTube member programs, Patreon member programs. Our Discord is going great. Also, please check it out on the Crooked Diamond Cigar website, crookeddiamondcigar.com, crookeddiamondcigar.com. Please check that out. Go for the giveaway. We're going to be pulling it this Monday, a week from today. I'm doing the video here Monday night. A week from today, I will be pulling the winner of the free cruise. So let's get into this video. This video is, I'm gonna set it up. These people set up scams for people to see how much they know or don't know. Here we're gonna start with this scam right here. I'm gonna start right from the beginning. And the video is about these people rip off a TV. Now these scams aren't big, so I think sometimes they're a little easier than people think, but let's start. They're gonna scam a TV off a couple. Nice TV. Now these TVs aren't cheap either. I mean, back they did this, I don't know when they did it, but even a big screen like this has gotta be $1,000 or something like that. So let's check it out.
A weekday morning, a shopping precinct on a local high street, and a couple of shoppers doing what shoppers do, shopping. This is the shoplift. 20 minutes later, the shoppers exit, having made a purchase. And that's why this lady has just become the mark.
Now, they're calling her a mark. Let me explain what a mark is. A mark is the target. There's usually multiple people in scams, or this is what this is, the hustle, the scam. A lot of times it has to do with someone coming in, or a phone call, or something else that's happening. Sadly, they got these scams that come from overseas about people who's, you won the lottery, or you want me to bring gold back. I mean, crazy fucking scams. Sadly, my aunt alone, she's an older woman, she got scammed because she thought her granddaughter needed bail money. Literally thought her granddaughter needed bail money. As crazy as it is, but that's how they do it. And they get these people because they get them off guard and they're very direct. You know, as I did in jewelry robberies, sadly, I put people at ease, and then they believe what you're doing, whether it's walking in looking for a piece of jewelry and like you're rich and you're not. Same concept. Well, let's get going on this.
She doesn't get far before she and her husband are stopped by a man in a fluorescent jacket.
I think I have them here.
See, the guy that's coupled by a TV, as you can see, they're walking out with this TV and they get stopped. Now, yes, they're gonna tell you how you could, protect this thing at the end. I'm saying you protect it right in the beginning. I got a TV in my hand, you gotta have a real good reason for me to give it back. Now, they're saying it's a refurbished job, but they're not dealing with the person they were dealing with.
Is it a Toshiba? Yeah, excuse me, sorry. You just buy that from Taylor's?
Yeah.
They just asked me to stop you. I think there's a problem with your TV.
Of course.
And here comes a sales assistant to sort out the confusion.
Sorry, we're giving you the wrong one. That's a refurb. Sorry, you could put that down. This has just been...
Sounds like there's been a mistake in the shop. They've been given the wrong box.
The sales assistant, obviously they have it, but they didn't work with this guy. They didn't deal with this guy himself. They didn't buy the TV from this guy. You know, people can look apart, and that's what really hurts people. They just believe what their eyes are seeing, not what their brain is telling them. Remember that.
The wrong box.
There's a guy coming to pick this up. That's a refurb
You
for a
want me to bring it
hotel. No, he's just going to come and pick it up.
Is it your delivery van?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
coming. It's the white van that usually comes in.
I can only wait for 2 minutes. Is that okay?
I'll come into the shop and I'll give you the one that you're meant to have. Sorry about that.
The security guard is willing to watch the box for a short while.
And that's going to be picked up. That belongs to someone else.
I love the fact with these people, I mean, you gotta know who these people are. That guy didn't have a badge on or anything like that. He just had a yellow jacket on. So you're leaving your property with somebody you don't even know about. None. So, I mean, red flags go up to a guy like me. Let's continue.
If you just go upstairs and wait for me by the couch area, I'll be with you in 1 sec. Oh, I've got to give him the invoice. I'll be with you 1 second.
Can't forget the paperwork.
Now he books.
The couple head up to the television department of the shop and are soon noticed by the employee that sold him the TV.
Back in again.
Yeah, we...
Of course, salesmen in these kind of shops, first of all, they work on commission. So I knew guys who worked at Best Buy, I knew guys who worked at like the different camera shops and stuff like that. And they all work on commission. So they're gonna make you happy. And if you come back to the store, they wanna know why. And then the first thing he says, why are you coming back? First thing. And obviously the TV is gone. This is almost as easy as when I rob cars of people who would put them start them up in the morning on a cold day to put the heat on. So that's crazy. Let's continue.
refurb TV, you guys want us to wait, so we're waiting for the telly.
It's a brand new box telly. It just came from our warehouse, which is round the corner. We don't know.
There's a guy in here with glasses.
We don't have anyone with glasses.
There's no employee matching that description.
There's a guy in here.
Now, they already have to know something's wrong. You can't be this naive. I guess you can. People are naive. They get ripped off. But maybe it's just where I grew up in New York or whatever, in a fast city. This doesn't happen, but obviously it happened here.
He just phoned us and phoned you. Are you the guys at work here?
Now, seriously concerned, the Mark heads back downstairs to find the man with the glasses. Unfortunately, he's nowhere to be seen, nor is their brand new flat screen TV.
Is that crazy? That easy? You give your TV away? Ah, man, I'm not buying it.
Did the hustlers convince the Mark to hand over her newly bought goods to complete strangers on the pavement? The hustlers were in position and on the lookout long before the Mark arrived. Paul was outside looking for customers entering the electrical store, and Alex was already waiting inside.
What a well-coordinated effort, as you could see. They have a guy inside, outside, and that's really all you need on this scam. And then have somebody watch like he's doing, see somebody buying in, couple pretty naive, not a street guys, and all of a sudden, bang, look what's happening. It's crazy.
To the genuine shop staff, he looked like a customer.
No, just having a look around, thank you.
But when the Mark walked in, he made sure to fiddle with some price labels, establishing himself as someone that worked there. Having observed the direction the couple arrived from, Paul positioned himself.
Look what he did. They just waited for the right couple. It could have been coming out with anything, laptops or anything. But to give it up like this is pretty wild. And you know, when I look at these kind of videos, I think about the shit I pulled. And you know, I look at the scams I pulled. Yes, I would think that the people would get another TV back from the store. Maybe not. Maybe not. Once you leave that store, they are not obligated to do that. Obviously, cops tell us about these scams all the time. And you gotta be on the lookout, man. There's no way you can be around that. You gotta be smarter than the average bear or street smart.
Off in their path, ready to intercept.
Excuse me, sorry, you just buy that from Taylor's?
Yeah.
They just asked me to
Sorry.
stop you. I think there's a problem with your TV.
Sorry, you could put that down. I'm so sorry, that's my fault. I was meant to bring out the other one.
And once the Mark had been separated,
Look at this. The mark has been set. A new salesman comes out, takes charge already. Bang. That's the key. Taking charge or acting like you belong there. You know, you can walk out of a store sometime. Don't do this, please. But you can walk out of a store sometime and just like you own it. I mean, literally, I walked out of a bar with a bar chair. How the hell do you do that? I mean, as crazy as it is, I wanted these chairs in my apartment. I ended up taking both of them. It was in Bradenton, Florida when I did that. And it's amazing.
from the box,
Purely my fault.
Paul loaded it into the waiting hustle van.
Even this part is good because if he got stopped, they came out, he's putting it in a van for you waiting or whatever. So you can't get busted. This is a minor scam, but nonetheless, you do this 3 or 4 times in a day, wow.
Let's wait for him by the couch area. I'll be with you in 1 sec. Oh, I've got to give him the invoice. I'll be with you 1 second.
Then Alex hopped aboard, and before the market even realised anything was wrong, they were gone.
That's cool. A fast scam, hit and miss. This is not where you take over the store, the whole store or something like that. This is a scam where you target a person. Always remember, it's an individual. I never liked that, and that's just my own heart. But hey, listen, I'm not judging anybody.
I was going to wait with the guy, but he wanted both of us to come back. I can't believe we're so stupid.
You see, I wanted to wait with the guy. Yes, you wanted to wait with your TV. That is the key to this whole thing. You wanted to wait with your TV, and you did, but you had to pay for it twice.
Actually, when he walked us back into the shop and said, wait there, the television, we just thought he worked in the shop and that we'd picked up the wrong television. We assumed he worked in the shop as well because he was in the shop when we bought the TV, and now we realise that they've gone with the TV.
These guys are good though. Look at this channel. It's called The Real Hustle. I want to thank them for that too. It's The Real Hustle. And listen, I appreciate hustles. Although they're illegal, I appreciate them.
The Mark is faced with two figures of authority, a security guard and a shop employee.
I have to make this point. She's a very pretty woman. That's intimidating for stuff. The guy looks authoritative. Maybe I do, but I don't think you can pull this off if you're a 20-year-old kid.
The natural reaction is to assume that they're both legit and do as they ask.
Never allow yourself to be separated from your possessions, even something that you've just bought. If there's a problem, take it back to the shop yourself and sort things out, even if it's really heavy.
Yeah, people take the easy or lazy way out. This guy's telling it like it is. This guy is telling you to hold your possessions. Listen, I have a ring on or a TV in my, you think I'm gonna leave it with somebody? I don't know. Not a chance in China or whatever that is. But I remember that, not a chance. Let's keep it going. Now that scam, and again, it's the channel, The Real Hustle. I want to thank them. Great video. They do all scams on other stuff, so check them out. And I'll do reviews. Here's what I would do differently on this scam to make it bigger. The first thing I do is I would be in the store and ask for something more or the most expensive item. I would send the buyer in for this and scam the store itself. That's what I would do. You know, scamming one thing out of somebody is something, but scamming the company out of something is a whole different ballgame. And I think they could have did that. I really do. Because if these people were that slow to get out, so to speak. Listen, this is the guy now, guys like me, YouTubers or people out there who want to try to help these people. And legit, it's just not as easy as you think. And that is the key. That is the key with all of these scams. And you know, the more you do them, the more you understand that. It's usually a confidence game, they call it. That's why they do call it the confidence game. And that's the con artist game, is the confidence game. Because you have to have confidence to do this. Of course, it's not a gun, it's not a person. Now, I used the confidence approach when I went into the store to begin with, to case it. I had to do that. If I didn't do that, how would I know where the stuff is, buzzers are on people, or whatever it is. And I would go into a store 2 or 3 times sometimes. Just me, but that's just the way it was. But now you look at some of the scams, they get violent. These aren't violent criminals, or they're just teaching you. I don't believe in violence in any way, shape, or form. So don't ever try to twist that on me. Some people did. I'm reviewing this hustler video because, man, I love it. I love the way he set it up. They set up a scam of some sort, and they show you how they did it. You gotta appreciate that, man. You really do. But, you know, looking at content, looking at stuff and movie reviews, and I was gonna do a GTA review today, but I couldn't get access to the video. Don't ask. And I will be getting that, and I'll make sure that I do a video on that scam and that stuff alone. Because, you know, when you see people walking around with, listen, there's an old saying, if the deal is too good to be true, it is. That's all I'm gonna say. Something's major wrong. Now, I'm not saying this case, of course. This is a slap down confidence case or a con artist case. That's what this is. A con artist criminal is exactly what this is. They're trying to escape the real world, get back to whatever reality they were in, and that's exactly what happened here. So you gotta remember that as well. And you have to remember to be on alert at all times, people. Please, on alert at all times. A quick update before I do leave. I'm doing a whole prison show on YouTube. I think it's gonna be fun. Maybe get guest appearances. Rude Jude from Sirius XM 98 or 45, one of the biggest YouTubers, great guy. He gave a suggestion, and he knows some doctors out there. I know all the doctors here, so we're good. But that's what we are doing real soon here. Anyway, you guys, have a good day. I hope you like these scam videos, but I don't want you to get caught up in not living life. But watch your back. Be smarter than the next guy. If you do that, you're gonna be all right. Have a great day, everybody. Please stay safe. Take care.